So Shelby Township, Spring Hill Apartments, we got a call from the management. They were doing an eviction and the court officer was out, Mr. Manzella. And unfortunately, when they went into the apartment, it was something that I have not seen in over my 20 years of doing this. There was 31 cats that were left abandoned in a building, an apartment, and then those poor cats had no food, no anything, and all they could resort to was cannibalism. So out of those 31 cats, 22 of them died from starvation. The remaining of the cats actually end up having to eat these other cats to stay alive. So all the cats were emaciated. It was something that I never had seen before because all you saw were skeletons, as you could see in the video. And it was really disturbing. So right from that instance, we obviously call out Shelby Township Police Department. They send out one of their amazing evidence technicians. And so we started capturing footage of the animals just as they were left to die. So from there, it's really important that, I think the public realize that we have a great relationship with 13 communities of law enforcement agencies, and one of them being Shelby Township. So now we work in tandem with Shelby Township to prosecute this case because it's not a one department or one agency task. This is something that involves us both. This is happening in their community. We're responding to it for an eviction, and then when we see the level of cruelty that's there, we get Shelby Township involved, and then we start moving forward with the cases and felony charges. I've always felt like the laws are there, right? I always feel like the laws are there. The sentencing guidelines are there, okay? I feel like when people are frustrated and I see them on social media, like, why isn't this person in jail? Or why didn't this happen to this person? That is where the sentencing comes in while you're in court from a judge. And that doesn't mean that I don't request them to, receive a certain sentencing, because we could request that, and so could the assistant prosecutor that's handling the case. But it all comes down to the judge. How is this judge going to sentence this person? If you would be so callous and absent-minded and purposely and intentfully do something to living animals, you sure the hell would do it to a person all day long. You will never change my mind on that. Because the facts are there. Fact-based research shows animal abusers eventually move on to people. And here's the perfect example. That this person just left the cats and walked the hell out and left them all there like that. I actually made sure that I was really aware of my deputies and staff that were out there assisting me, because they do see a lot. And I don't know if the public really realizes all of the things that they really do see. And I have to be conscious of that. And that's why, obviously we bring in secondary trauma specialists. And it's because there is all of this trauma going on out there. So if you could just picture this, that you could hear cats on the inside. So then when we open the door, as you're gonna see in the video, there are cats meeting us at the door, almost like, get us out of here. And as we open the door fully, the extent you could tell, like there was just skeletons everywhere. So speaking of animal control,
hi.
Here's Debbie. She's our lead kennel attendant.
How are you?
And it's Animal Control Appreciation Week. And so
I appreciate this man very much.
I actually appreciate her. You can look at our Facebook page. No, but we couldn't do it without her. So we talked about all those cats that came in. Actually, Debbie was on scene, and she was the one that took care of them for a long time. Got them into foster care and got them adopted out and did their medical care every single day. So we couldn't do it without her. And we're glad she's here, part of our team. when we're tallying up, like, what is like the call we get the most at animal control? One of them would be animal welfare investigations, right? Go check on these animals, right? Where the second thing is going to be dogs at large. And we have to go. So someone calls and says, hey, there's a dog on 94, or there's a dog running down this street. You have to remember, our animal control department, there's only 7 full-time officers, and we service 24 communities. The only communities we do not service is Sterling Heights, Warren, East Point, and Mount Clemens. We have everything else in this county.
Good morning. Good morning. Hi. Hi, you be my friend? Good morning. Hi, guys. Hi. Hi. So the call we just went out on was for a stray confine at Roseville DPW. It was 2 dogs that were strays that were dropped off, and they hold them overnight for us. So the procedure for that is when a resident drops off a dog, they fill out a Good Samaritan form, giving the information on the breed, the finder, where the dog was found at, and then we attach that into our system so we can try to track it to see if the dog does have a home. We can check surrounding homes to see if someone's missing a dog. As I walked in, I grabbed the Good Samaritan forms. When I secure the dogs on leashes, I use my microchip scanner to scan the dogs to see if they're already chipped. And if the dogs are already chipped, oh, you do, yes. Then I can look it up in a system called AHA, which is a microchip registry lookup. And I can get the information based on the microchip, who the owner is. I can get contact information, and then hopefully we return the dog to its owner in the field, and I have to take it back to the station, which was the solution for one of the dogs that we had at DPW. It was chipped, so I was able to find the registered owner and return it to home.
In most of these cases, is that if you had your dog license, especially with one of our smart tags, and you were in our community, we could get that dog home to you. It's 2025. We have done enough free clinics, vaccines, microchipping. Every animal should have one.
Yeah. Oh, you're all right. Oh, look, now you made a mess. Hi, sweetheart. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nope. Come on. Come on. There you go. Come on. Ah, you're okay. Oh, no chip. Good. Hi. You gonna be friends? Wanna do the 1, 2, 3? Yeah? There you go. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. Stuck on your foot. It is. Good girls.
Get that microchip, bring them up to animal control. If you need help with vaccines, let us know. We do 2 vaccine clinics a year. If you still need help, let us know. But set them up for success. They should have a collar with their name on it, their dog license, a microchip that's registered, right? So make sure it's registered. That's a key important piece, I think, there. We could get them home to you, but I would say that's our second most high volume call is dogs at large.
Hi, sweetheart. Come here, pretty girl. Come here. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Come to it. Who took your ears? Who took your ears, huh? Who took your ears? Come on. Come on, sweetheart. Who took your ears? Hi. Let me take this thing off of you. Let me take this thing off of you. Hi, honey. Oh, goodness. There you go.
I mean, would she be better in her carrier? Would she be happier in her carrier?
Hey, get down. Get down.
I mean, maybe out.
Come here, honey.
It might help. I don't know.
Come
what she is.
Can you get up there?
Figure your way out.
Can you get up there? I'm gonna have to pick you up. Come here. Come here. Come here, sweetheart. Hi, honey. Hi. I know you're a big girl. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. DPW. Come here. Yeah. No, we did not. I will. You sit. I was trying to get back down the shore, so this was in Roseville. Good girl. 73. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Oh. Good girl. Good girl. There you go. That's my good girl. Come here. Come here. I know. Come. Stop pulling so hard, Shelby. Goodness.
Goodness. Hi. Oh, what's we got here? We got some manners. Put in there.
Let's go put you in the cage. Come on, sweetheart. Come on. Come on, sweetheart. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Speaking of dogs at large, just kidding. Here's our little friend over here having a great day. Although I would prefer him to be with a seatbelt on, but you know, at least he's out enjoying the day, right? So there you go, right? But kind of think of this, you always want to make sure that there's a seatbelt attachment you could buy so you could at least get it in there. But I love that they have their best friend in the car with them and they're out for the day. And he's got a license on, see his ID tag? So good going on that part, right? So something ever happened, we can get him back home. Super cute.
Hi. It's okay. Hi, pups. Hi. It's okay. Hey, would you rather do it in the backyard?
She's not the biggest fan of men.
No, we can do it through the fence.
What?
So we can do it through the fence. I don't gotta come into the backyard. We can do it in the back. Yeah.
10-4, do you have her phone number, or do you need me to text it to you?
It's okay, sweetheart.
Don't pull mommy down!
It's okay. It's okay. Hi. See? Hey. Hey.
No, we don't bite
I
him.
know. Hey. You're okay. You're okay. It's okay. I know.
She's like, I don't know.
No, yeah. I'm stranger danger. I get it. Hi. I know, honey. I'm sorry.
She's like, you're not like my papa. He gives me food.
Right. Okay. She looks fine. You can take her back inside, and then we'll talk. I don't want to stress you out no more, sweetheart. I see ya. You don't have any concerns or anything? Everything's A-okay? Mm-hmm. She's a normal,
Yeah, she's good.
protective
she's her normal
self?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think did I tell you on the phone or did I tell the police? Like I found her in downtown Detroit, and so
Oh, okay.
I don't know
She's
what
a
her
rescue.
history
I gotcha.
is.
Yeah.
I was happily driving my ass to law school and decided that I would pick up a bloody pit bull on the side of the road.
Well, I mean,
You know.
we need more people like you.
Yeah. Hopefully. I mean, she's great with us. She's great with family. Like if you would
Yeah.
stay for a few hours, she would be fine with
Warm
you.
up to you. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's
My
great.
old red nose was the same way. When somebody new would come in,
Oh, yeah.
it was a long acclimation period.
Yeah, like we got to do the, on the leash for a little while. Then
Yep.
it's like I give them the big jar of treats, and I'm like,
Yep.
don't try to feed it to her. Just put it in your hand. Like we
Yeah.
gotta do the whole.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Do you have any questions or anything for me or?
No, I mean I think I'm good. It's
Okay.
like I think. I don't know. It's just reinforcing the fence a little bit to make sure that nothing happens with the other dog.
Yeah.
And,
Well, I know that you said that you guys are already
yeah.
on top of repairing it and getting it
Yeah.
back to
But like nothing else I need to do with her? Like
Nope.
she can now kind of
After
run around
today,
if
she
needs
can
to?
be
Okay.
off the leash. She can go back on walks. You guys can go back to your normal routine
Okay.
as you guys were before.
All right.
So we just went out for a quarantine release, which is whenever there is an incident that has a dog bite, whether it's on a human or another animal, there's a state mandated 10-day rabies observation, which is a 10-day quarantine, which is kind of like house arrest for dogs. If they had to go outside to use the bathroom, they have to be placed on a leash, no walks, no dog parks. If somebody comes over, as in friends or company, that doesn't reside in the home, they have to be placed in another room with the door closed until company leaves, and then they may come back out. After the 10 days is up, I come back out and I observe them, make sure they're not showing any signs of illness, rabies, anything neurological or anything like that, and then the dog can go back to his normal routine.
So if you think about those 23 communities, 24 communities we just talked about, right? Think about all the animals maybe that are running loose, right? They get out, it's accident, whatever. Hit by car, got into something for some reason, you know, the officer sees them. Those animals have to go for veterinary care. We, at Macomb County Animal Control, we do not have a full-time vet. So now those animals have to go to Advanced Animal Emergency, Dr. Wilson's. They have to go somewhere to receive emergency medical care.
I know. It's okay. Come on. It's okay. It's okay.
And all of that comes out of the funding, the budget of Macomb County Animal Control. You know, because of that, right, because of animals needing heartworm or medical care or whatever it's going to be, I had started that nonprofit, the Animal Welfare Fund, back in 2014. And that's where we're so blessed that the community that donates into that fund helps bridge that gap for that medical care. You know, so if animal, you know, as you guys saw, you know, we had Flint not too long ago, the dog thrown from a vehicle that broke its pelvic girdle, and you know, it was a $6,000 surgery. And I thought, yeah, this dog's life should be saved, thrown from a vehicle, right? And give that dog a second chance, who's doing great now. But that's a $6,000 surgery, and that came from you, the public, donating into that animal welfare fund and saving dogs and cats and, you know, using it for a spring lane, helping those cats. So we couldn't do it without you. So make sure you hit that donate button. So I think an important issue, because people always ask, like, how are things now? And if you look post-COVID, and we'll just jump from 22 to the beginning of 25, right? So just tallying up those 2 full years, all of 22, 23, 24. These officers are responding to 1,200 more calls for service than those years. 1,200 more.
Pick it up. Yes, sir.
Good morning, how you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Doing good. So we just got a call concerning about the dogs kind of just being in the front yard unsupervised. I said I posted a notice yesterday. I tried to stop by, but I don't think anybody was home.
No, we weren't. No, our dogs are never outside unsupervised unless they broke out, which they haven't done that in a long, long time.
Gotcha. Okay. No, someone just sent a video of the dog inside the front yard. I think it was my last week they sent it in. So we just need to, you know, come in and do a due diligence, kind of just
Yeah, no, I totally understand.
let you know. So if they are in the front yard, not a problem.
Yeah.
I would just suggest buying like a tie out.
I have them. They're just these dogs. Chuck's 9. They only live 6 to 8. He's huge. He's not. And he's not.
Yeah,
He's
mastiff.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Chuck. You don't even want to. Look, somebody's at the door. You know. Now Margin's.
Aw.
Chuck, come here.
Hi guys.
Yeah, they're friendly dogs. They're really
Hi.
nice dogs.
Good morning.
Say hi, Chuck.
Good
You're the
morning.
man. This is
Aw.
my baby.
Good morning. Hi. Hello, man. Come on.
Come on, Marge.
Come
Let's go. Chuck. Hey, Knuckle. Hey.
Yeah.
We bring them out. I mean, I let them go to the bathroom and stuff.
Yeah,
But-
which is not, this is not a problem. You can let them out.
Yeah.
As long as they're on your property,
Yeah.
not a problem. I would just suggest getting a tie out, just kind of make maybe your neighbors feel a little more at ease with it, because they are mastiff. So people are going to automatically be kind of fighting them because they're a big dog, even though they're sweethearts. So the call we were just out on was regarding a dog that is unsupervised inside the front yard and not tied out on the lead. So basically the call was, I walked out, talked to the gentleman, let them know, you know, ordinances in St. Clair Shores for possible dog at large if the dog does get off the property. We spoke about licenses because neither of his dogs were licensed. So we spoke about dog licenses, which in the state of Michigan is required by law. He understood. Just educated was what the call was pertaining to. There was no prior runs out there. So I just educated the resident on ordinances, possible lead tie-outs for if the dog is inside the front yard and maybe he has to run inside real quick, that the dog is tied onto his property so the dog isn't able to get off the property.
As always, thanks for tuning in with Chief Randazzo. Till the next episode, take care. It was nice for you tuning in and spending time with me today.